Welcome to our deep dive into India's constitutional bodies, institutions that are etched into our constitution, ensuring transparency, accountability, and the smooth functioning of our democracy. Join us as we explore these pillars of governance and learn about their roles and responsibilities. Constitutional bodies are institutions whose formation and functions are explicitly prescribed by our Constitution. They operate independently and serve as the backbone of democratic accountability and federal governance in India. Today, we'll discuss key bodies such as the State and Finance Commissions, legal advisors, auditing agencies, and more. Let's start with the State Finance Commission. Created by the 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendments, the State Finance Commission is mandated by Article 243I. Every state governor must constitute this commission every 5 years. Its primary job is to decide how state-collected taxes are allocated between the state government and Panchayati Raj institutions. Furthermore, under Article 243Y, the Commission reviews the financial status of municipalities and panchayats and recommends principles for distributing the state's tax proceeds. This ensures that local bodies are financially empowered to address grassroots needs. At the national level, Article 280 of the Constitution provides for the Finance Commission, a quasi-judicial body. Appointed by the President of India for a period of 5 years, this commission recommends the distribution of revenues from central taxes between the Union and the states, ensuring fiscal federalism and balanced growth across the country. According to the 89th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2003, a separate National Commission for Scheduled Tribes was established. This body safeguards the rights of scheduled tribes and advises the government on measures to ensure their socio-economic development. Moving to legal advisors. At the state level, the Advocate General serves as the chief legal representative and advisor to the state government, offering expert legal opinions on matters referred by the governor. While not as prominently featured in the Constitution as other bodies, the Solicitor General plays a crucial supporting role. The Solicitor General assists the Attorney General and represents the government in legal matters, ensuring that the state's interests are effectively defended in court. Under Article 76, the Attorney General for India is appointed by the President on the Union Cabinet's advice as the country's highest law officer. This role involves being the chief legal advisor to the government and representing it in all courts, including the Supreme Court. Although the Constitution does not specify a removal process, the Attorney General serves at the pleasure of the President, which means they can be removed at any time if circumstances demand. Next, we have the Comptroller and Auditor General, or KAG, defined under Article 148. The KAG is India's top auditing body, tasked with examining and auditing all revenues and expenditures of the central and state governments, as well as autonomous institutions that receive significant public funding. This independent watchdog ensures fiscal accountability and transparency in our public finances. The Election Commission of India stands as a pillar of our democracy. The President appoints the Chief Election Commissioner and the Election Commissioners, who hold office for a fixed tenure of 6 years, or until they reach the age of 65. With status and remunerations equivalent to Supreme Court judges, these commissioners ensure that elections are free, fair, and credible. Notably, the Chief Election Commissioner can only be removed through a parliamentary motion requiring a 2/3 majority, ensuring robust protection from political interference. Sukumar Sen served as India's first Chief Election Commissioner from 1950 to 1958. Our democratic machinery also relies on an independent recruiting body, the Union Public Service Commission, or UPSC, established under Articles 315 to 323. Founded originally in 1926 and reconstituted after independence, UPSC is responsible for recruiting candidates for the All India services and central government posts. Its annual report is submitted directly to the President, reinforcing its role as a guardian of merit-based recruitment. While not a constitutional body in the strictest sense, the Prime Minister is the de facto executive authority of India. Article 75 simply states that the Prime Minister is appointed by the President, with no detailed procedure prescribed in the Constitution. This open-ended approach has allowed political parties and parliamentary dynamics to shape the selection process over time. Finally, it is important to note that the President of India is not elected directly by the people. Instead, the President is chosen by an electoral college consisting of elected members of both houses of Parliament, as well as the legislative assemblies of the states and union territories. This indirect method reinforces the federal structure and ensures balanced representation. In summary, India's constitutional bodies, from the State and National Finance Commissions to the UPSC, KAG and Election Commission, play vital roles in strengthening our democracy. They ensure fiscal discipline, uphold judicial integrity, safeguard the rights of marginalized communities, and administer fair elections. Each of these bodies is empowered by the Constitution to act as a check and balance on the governing and administrative machinery of the country. Thank you for joining us on this comprehensive tour of India's constitutional bodies. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into our nation's democratic framework.